blame myself. Take me right back to the start.
Hello YouTubers, this is MGA Gamer here playing Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. This is such a great game. I remember playing this on the PS3 about 3 times if I'm not mistaken. 2 times actually with 100% completion. Now, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be doing 100% completion in this playthrough, but after this series is over, if you guys want, what I can do is actually go out and go after all the hunts, so you guys get an idea of what the hunts are like. You know, they're very, very difficult monster hunts later on in the game, but it'll be well worth it. I mean, I definitely would like to do it, and if the series does well, I definitely want to make sure to continue the series later on with showing you guys monster hunts. So make sure you guys do hit that like button, subscribe. It means a lot to me. It just lets me know that you guys really enjoy the videos that I'm putting out. Now, without further ado, let's start up Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. Alright, let's put on subtitles on for you guys. English. Let's peek the reorchestrated music to see what's changed, if anything. Alright, let's begin the game. Now what I'll try to do is try to avoid talking through most of the cutscenes, so you guys can enjoy it as much as you can. For all you newcomers to the Final Fantasy series or Final Fantasy XII itself, I'll try not to give away anything on characters or what could be going on later on in the game. I want you guys to enjoy it as if it was the first time you guys ever seen it, or later on if you want to play it.
In the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity. Far on.
An attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little.
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
We must withdraw! No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight, ne'er failing light.
The paling's fallen! Then it's over! For my father. For my father! Lord Rasler!
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the Kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the Order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Ramanas, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanasta when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
You there? Can you hear me?
All right.
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that.
Such
Not
a good
all of us
opening
are here for
cutscene.
love battle.
Already I can tell
You
off
fight
the
to
bat
defend his
that the
homeland.
graphics and the audio have
Your
greatly
name?
improved on this version.
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand? Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Bossler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
Godspeed.
Wow. Bosch is one powerful guy.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
Use the right stick to look around. Use the left stick to move. Tilt it slightly to walk and further to run. Do you see the marker above my head? That's the talk icon. You can talk to any character shown on one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press the X button. Try talking to your friend by the gate. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door, a switch, an icon, or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change. Then press X. Now try opening the gate. It is time. We'll drive back any Imperial standing between us and the King. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch reward. You can open the party menu by pressing triangle. Examine the equipment and inventory. The red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you're being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for the foes at once. If you are not readily apparent, use the right stick. I apologize, people. The right stick to look around. When you found them, press X to open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and target a foe, close distance using the left stick, you'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press X and select items from the battle menu, then use a potion. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous action. There's no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me. I'm the kind of person that just has to go flank every character. I mean, I don't honestly think it has anything to do with how much damage you're taking out on them. I think it's pretty much the same either way. But for some reason, I feel more comfortable always outflanking all the enemies I go after.
Captain?
Magic attack. When I was done, it went straight back to the previous command that I gave, which was attack. Do another thunder attack, which consumes 8 magic points. That was Bosch's limit break.
Adeline, this is Sunbury.
Very powerful.
My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
We receive you, Tomberry. You've leave to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
There's no simple way through the fortress. The minimap on the typewriter of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map by clicking the touchpad button. Those bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing the L3 button will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Ivalice has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
Alright, let's make a left turn. It appears this is a dead end. Now, the one thing about Final Fantasy games, going to a dead end is usually a good thing. They usually hide certain items in those corners or those spots, so it's never a bad thing to go the wrong way. You need to run away from a battle, hold the R2 button to escape the enemies. Alright, not too bad. And I picked up my first item, a potion. A save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing X. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There's more I would like to tell you, but we have no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. Now viewers, I recommend saving pretty much every time you see one of these crystals. Not only like Bosch said, it recovers your HP and MP, but there were numerous times when I played this game where I felt like I shouldn't save, going to a new area without realizing it, and the enemies are a lot stronger, and my entire party gets wiped out. Not only was I upset to the fact that I had to restart from my last save point and do everything all over again, everything that I collected was for naught. So I recommend every time you see one of these crystals, just save. Take the 10 to 15 seconds to really save. It will literally save you, you know, like I said, the previous one, last time if I remember, was almost an hour and a half worth of play between I found save points and I died. So please save, don't be lazy.
Intruders! Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Alright, 3v1. Let's see how well I do. Not too shabby. And let's try out some more magic. If I press the right button, there we go. White magic, cure. Let's heal myself completely. Make sure you guys don't do the mistake that I just did. Wait till the icon shows up above your head. Then hit the X button. If not, you'll be pulling up the battle menu almost every single time.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Damaska to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear Captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Off you go.
Vaughn.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanasta. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
All right. Dalmasca's fallen to the Royal Empire.
up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
Alright, let's get Vaughn to kill these rats. When did I become an exterminator?
Yeah.
Last one, where is he hiding? There he is. Alright.
Wow, Vaughn, you got him all
Well,
yourself?
our first battle with Vaughn.
Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaughn. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
Year 706.
Huh? What'd you say?
Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? On second thought, please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Which way you're going, churl?
Vaughn
My
just
pouch!
stole
The
some
boy!
money.
Get out the way!
One thing I recommend you guys doing when you finally get the gambit system going, which they'll teach you later on in the game, of course, you'll see. Equip as many party members with steel, if not at least one character with steel. When they have 100%.
What?
The gambit's called 100% with the enemy, and then you do steel. That's
Hey, that's
you
mine.
can collect
What
as
do you
many
mean,
items
yours?
as you want
You've
from
been
the
stealing again.
the monster drops.
What
You
happens
use
if they
these
catch
monster
you?
drops in order
We
to
need you
sell
to
the
be there
items
for
to the
us, Vaughn.
stores.
You're no good to anyone if you're
Only
locked
way
away in a
that the money-
dungeon.
Oh,
that you
what?
get,
Am I the
gil in
leader
this
now?
game. There's no longer gil dropping for monsters. They only drop
We're
items
orphans.
that you
The
sell.
first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you
Most
said?
of the grinding that I'll be doing, I'll probably be doing
Yeah,
off
but
screen.
I never said anything about
so
taking
that
it
you guys
back
can
from
really
me.
more enjoy the game and the storyline rather than the whole
This
grinding.
is for that bread you took the other day.
But there'll be
Just
some
because
instances
I help
where you'll
Miguel
see me
out
doing
every
a
now
little
and then,
grinding
it
in the
doesn't
process
mean that
to
you get to eat for free
getting to the
too,
areas
you
I
know.
need to get to.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
X marks the spot, people. That's where we gotta go. All the places I can enter are all red, which means there's only one place I can go to.
Ah, Vaughn, I was waiting.
Pinello said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier in the morning. Perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem. The desert teem's with trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sandsea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sandsea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Sandsea.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaughn, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaughn! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomage, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Miguelo.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Miguelo. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
Our first hunt. Alright, people. Rogue Tomato will be our first mark. Let's start with accepting a hunt. You can't just take a look at the board and go running off to hunt the mark. You will miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. Please, viewers, make sure you talk to the petitioner first. Last thing you want to do is go to the area where the mark is supposed to be, and you're traveling all through the area looking for this mark, and he's not there. Why? Because you forgot to talk to the petitioner first. The mark will not show up on the field or the map until you talk to the petitioner first. What I recommend you guys doing is when you go to the hunting board, get as many hunts as you can get, go to the petitioners first. Then travel the world where you want to go to. Why? Because on your travels, if you come up to the mark, you can kill it and then come back to the petitioners as you feel like it. It's the best way to make sure that you never forget to talk to a petitioner. Take the rogue tomato bill. Tamaj is the petitioner. So here, talking to him is now done. Clan Primer. Now, Clan Primer is very useful. If you go into the Clan Primer in the menu, you can look at all the hunts that you've either done already or trying to attempt. The ones you attempt can tell you if you're talking to the petitioner already. If you haven't, then you do so. Once you've done the petitioner, the next line will be where the mark will be. Now, it's not a specific spot of where the mark will be. It's in the general idea. For instance, this rogue tomato is in the Eastern Sand. Eastern Sand is a very large place. But we will have to travel around to see until we find the actual rogue tomato. Now we're talking about licenses. In order to equip weapons, items, magics, armor, you need a license board to collect them. To equip them, I'm sorry. You can collect as many as you want, but you cannot use it unless your character has the correct license board to use it. Rite of Transit. East Gate. That's where I need to go. I've started my first hunt, the rogue tomato. Okay, we can equip. I'm sorry, I'm not even going to make an attempt at trying to say that. But the armlet. Let's not repeat the tutorial. Okay. See, licenses. Vaughn has 6 license points right now. You collect license point by defeating monsters. Monsters will drop anywhere from 1 to 2 license point per kill. So while you're out there grinding all of the monsters, remember, not only are you collecting items to sell, you're also collecting license points to use to obtain certain weapons that you can use. Now you're only allowed one choice to pick for each character. Later on in the game, you'll be able to pick a second, but I will not tell you when, so I recommend you guys pick the choice you guys pick. Make sure it fits your playstyle. Now most people, when they start off as new, they become a knight for Vaughn, which allows them to use swords and shields. The monk can use his hands or poles. Time Battle Mage uses crossbows. Axes and hammers are the foe breaker. An archer is with bows. Black Mage is allowed to use black magic. The Bushi is katanas. Shikari is daggers. White Mage allowed to use healing magic. The Unlan is spears. The mechanics are using guns. Red Battle Mage is maces. So let's see, viewers, what should I pick? And I said most people do pick the knight. I'm very keen on using monk. Just not 100% sure yet. I guess I should have decided this before I started playing. You know what? My first gut was monk, so I'm going to use monk for Vaughn. Alright. Let's see. And here's the first slot, accessory 1, with the armlet that I got. Now, the moment you guys collect a certain spot, again, this takes 20 license point. The moment I use up my license point to get it, everything that is directly connected to it would automatically open up. For instance, if I use this plus 30 HP, this battle lore, and this plus 70 HP would automatically be lit up so that I can use my license point to get it. Now, unfortunately, I don't have that much license point. Like I said, I had 6. The only thing I can get is this accessory 1. And as you can see, the next block opened up, accessories 2. So when I have 20 license point, I can actually collect this item as well. Let's see, did I get any equipment in the process of picking the monk? No, I did not. But I did get that accessory, so I can equip it, which ups my defense and magic resistance by 1. And like I was telling you earlier with the clan primer, you can look at all the monsters you defeated, but in most cases the hunts. This is the tomato that we have to kill, the rogue tomato, I apologize. As you can see, we're already talking to the petitioner Tamaj. Now the hunt has been accepted. He can be found in Dalmasca, Eastern Sand. It's not telling me a specific spot. I'm going to have to go search around and look for this rogue tomato. So when you go to the notice board, as you can see, I only have 1 hunt that I'm allowed to do right now, and it's been accepted. Alright guys, that will be all for today. On the next video, we're going to get our first hunt, the rogue tomato, bring his tyranny to an end so that we can get all the goods we can back to Rabanastra. And we'll see what mischief Vaughn can get into next. Till next time, this is MGA Gamer signing off.
Bye.